Yep. Hello, everyone. If anyone is actually here. So, yeah, it's been like 2 days from the last stream. The last time. What's wrong with the music? Where is it? Why can't I hear it? Let me fix it real quick. Yeah, that's not a good part of the stream. Yep, now it's playing. That's great. That's actually pretty great. Yep. Alright. So basically, the last stream we finished figuring out the filtering stage of our custom navigation system, and I actually said that this time we're going to implement something like parallel programming, asynchronous logic, and all that stuff. I tried to prepare for the stream. I tried to find time to prepare for the stream, but I didn't really. So I guess the problem is that I don't really know anything about asynchronous stuff, parallel programming, none of that. I have no experience in that. So I guess we're going to figure out some simple stuff together with you today. Yep, so let's get to it, because this stream isn't going to be so long, like an hour and a half probably, because I have like things to do, more things to do at night, as usual. Alright, so here we go. I have created a test project. It's like just basically a blank third-person project. C++, of course. So here is like a test actor or something. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with it, but I guess something like maybe filling up arrays and maybe working with some databases, because that's something we need in our custom navigation system. Work with voxels, with voxel maps, and all of that stuff. So this is a pretty generic actor, and we need to figure out what to do. So let me bring up the plan. Here it is. So step one, I guess, is going to be read documentation or something, because yeah, that's usually where we start. I don't think we're going to be watching any like YouTube tutorials on the theme, at least on stream. I'm probably going to be watching them off stream. That's pretty possible, actually. So we're going to read documentation, try implementing. What are we going to try and implement? We have to implement something simple. Maybe adding 10,000 elements into an array. I'm not sure if adding to array is actually something. So calculating, try implementing, try calculating into adding 10,000 elements into an array. I'm not sure if that's actually like possible with multi-threading, like adding into the array an array part, because I heard something like thread save and stuff. We're going to try and figure it out, yeah? Because I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. Maybe we'll have, but we have to do this one way or another. We'll figure it out. Maybe not like the most intuitive way. We'll find it. And next, we actually have to check like tracing, like simple scanning, simple area scan with line traces, something like this on multi-threading. Yeah, that's one. Async tasks. Yep, so this is the plan for today. Something for the next like 1.5 hours. Alright, so let's start with reading the documentation or something. I have found like a page or something, Unreal Community Wiki. So Let's quickly read through it, I guess. Cannot be cancelled. Once it runs until the action is complete. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't know that. What is it? If you require a quick way of just handling some demanding code on a thread without creating a whole word class or something weird, extreme accuracy, what the hell is written here? And the async task is what you're looking for. Let's look how we can implement it. Example video. We aren't watching it. No way. We're hardcore guys. We are reading today. And I hate reading. I have to do a lot of it though. Schedule a task on any thread with a high or normal priority. So we basically like async task. Choose thread with the named threads and something. I guess there should be other options beside this. Any high priority thread normal task. Whatever that means. High priority normal task. Why is it high normal priority? It's only like high normal task. Not very intuitive, alright. Then we have some params. What? How do we pass in params? I mean, I understand that this function probably doesn't have an access to the code of the external code and external variables. Like for example, if we write it here, over here, it won't have access to the variables which we will list here or anything. So I have to somehow pass them into there. Not really sure how, because this isn't really clear. So we do some stuff here. Once the task is done, schedule a task back to the game thread. This is optional depending on the situation. You don't have to go back to the main thread. Alright. Async task, game thread prompts return something or execute a delegate. So I actually perform calculations here, then schedule an async task onto the game thread, which is the main thread. And then we're going to return some data. And probably here we can actually in this part, we can actually modify a data array which we want to modify. Yep. Oh, hello! I don't want to butcher your name and read it improperly, but hi, I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're reading through some documentation on async tasks for Unreal. Yeah, trying to figure out how they work. That's basically the plan for today. So, pretty much anything in C++. That in case you want to edit, say, an actor's value synchronously, that you pass in a tweak object PTR of that object in order to do so. Whoa. Come on, Bizarre Dev on YouTube. Yeah, hi, Bizarre Dev. Yep. Implementing a sync task and a static blueprint function. Counting prime numbers. We're going to use a blueprint function library and implement a static function that then counts the prime numbers and executes delegate every find. Yeah, I see. Every number which number is divisible by 1,000, whatever you call it. So we should have a delegate. Tells delegate new function. So what is the metadata here? Not really anything useful, so we can just ignore that. Yeah, I see. I mean, Unity is also pretty cool. Yeah, I like Unreal and I want to dive deep into Unreal's this stuff, because async stuff, like all of this async tasks and all of this isn't really what you normally use. I mean, after 5 years or something, this is my first time ever encountering it. Yeah. Passing out parameters. So how do we pass it out? Out. Oh, so we don't have to specify any types here. That's cool. We just like write the names. Here they are defined, and it figures it out on its own. That's cool. Just loops through numbers and counts how many parameters it finds. Yeah, Unreal is like pretty heavy engine, but I don't think it can do anything which Unity can't. Like, but you just have to put a lot of work into Unity for it to do what Unreal can, and sometimes you have to put a lot of work into Unreal for it to do what Unity can do out of the box, like some cell shading and stuff. Yeah, code shaders. Also, like that's not something you can do in Unreal easily. Yeah, basically loops through all of this, and then here we async, like schedule a game thread task. Out.execute if found. Out is a delegate. Out is a delegate. Okay, sure. Yep, if it's a ftask delegate. Get a bound. Yeah, that's let's go. Yeah, but, I mean, it sounds pretty easy. So let's do some testing with that and play around. Let's create a new function. Exactly, with Unity you'll need to use assets straight up from scratch most of the time, but with Unreal most of the things are already there, ready to be used, developed and manipulated. Yep, Unreal is pretty good for prototyping because you can just create a blank project. But for this stream, I created a super quick project, like because I just need to put my actors somewhere. And I mean, it already has a character and stuff. I mean, it's not a good character controller, I think, but I mean, it's already here, and you can start prototyping. You don't have to like coding a camera movement. You can actually do it in build. That's why I like Unreal. I can just create a new project and go straight into development. No thinking of those side things required. Yeah, exactly. Yep. All right. So let's create something like a blueprint callable function, which will be a void async test. Let's pass something like an integer there. Count. Not sure what way. I had a plan. I don't know what calculating and adding. I haven't really figured out what calculating means. But I guess we'll perform some calculations there to load up the system and make sure it's not like running without any tasks. Yep. We need to declare delegate. Oh, I completely forgot how you declare delegate. It's some like, yeah, this is not a good syntax. It's declare dynamic delegate one param. Guess I'm just gonna copy it. Name dynamic delegate app. Ask what are you prototyping exactly? So right now I'm just figuring out how async tasks work because on my previous streams we were working on a custom navigation system on Unreal, and I was building a navigation mesh, and building it on a single thread is pretty slow, and I need to figure out like how to multi-thread it, but I have never really faced multi-threading, so I just figured that we are going to like explore what async tasks are and just test out something. Like, I mean, these goals are pretty like loop over 10,000 elements and see how fast it goes. And just like test out line traces here and there. We're going to need it the next stream. So today we just have to learn how it works. Sound gone? What? Is sound gone? Let me quickly enable the monitoring. No. Oh, the audio went. Oh, really? On my side, it was pretty fine. That's strange, actually. Notify me about such moments. Thank you. I hope I'll figure out what happened. Maybe audio drivers. Maybe just OBS or YouTube. Doing funny things. Yeah. So, when was the sound going? I was like explaining what we're doing here. Did you hear that, or did I repeat or something? I don't know. I feel awkward. Have like test return finisher. You know, I won't stop for a sec. So yeah, basically we were coding on the previous streams. We were coding a navigation system. We need to build a navigation mesh for that. Currently it's like pretty slow. We need to optimize it by using multi-threading because single threading is pretty slow. So yep. Today we're learning how async tasks work, because that's like multi-threading in a real engine, as far as I understand. Yep, basically it. We're just trying to figure out how to loop over 10,000 elements and test out line traces, because I mean it sounds easy enough, but when you're working with multi-threading, I can not be sure what we're going to face. Like, yeah. So basically, we're just learning how to do async tasks so we can implement them next stream into our actual navigation system. I hope the sound didn't go down again. It would be like funny. And I guess I'm gonna return an integer or something. int32. Instantiating objects. What does instantiating objects mean? The game runs. Maybe yeah. Right, the sound is fine. Right. I'm not really sure what instantiating objects is. Let me Google it. Instantiating objects? Lol. What does it mean? You got me interested in it. An object in Java. I feel really stupid. What is a or an object including through default constructor? Oh, in unit. Objects in Unity. What is it? Function of them allows you to spawn new objects in your screen from code as your game runs. I'm not sure it's the same thing I'm doing today, because yeah, I'm just trying to perform calculations on other threads of your CPU, because objects in the game like enemies load. I see now. That's called spawning in Unreal, and that's not what I'm doing today. I'm trying to like perform calculations, heavy ones, especially like scanning areas to figure out if there are objects. But doing it single thread is like the basic thread. When how to explain? Give me a sec. So basically, a game has a main thread of the CPU, and it assigns tasks there. Like when you spawn an object, delete an object, it goes there, and the execution doesn't continue, and the frames don't update until that task is finished. Yeah, until the task is finished, and I'm trying to like run it in the background, so it doesn't like slow down the main thread. That's basically what I'm trying to do. I hope I said it clear enough. I'm not really sure if I'm explaining it well. Lol. Oh, hi, as missed. Glad to see you here. What's like that's value or something? Your property? Thank you. Now let's define a your property or something. To create some kind of variable for this thing and an array. Yeah, I wasn't a user of C++ too, but had to get into it for Unreal. Yeah, but it's still not. They still don't teach us C++ in university. We're learning C. Yeah, and that's a hell of a ride, honestly. Edit anywhere. Blueprint. Read write or something. Int rations. Have it 10,000. Let's define a quick T array. Kelvin 32s. Wait, didn't do any good type. No, I just like I studied Python before all that. Like at first, like I think the first engine wasn't real, but I was like doing everything in blueprints like this ones. This is the thing I was working with for like 3 years or something because I just didn't see any reason to move to C++. I could do everything here, and I mean, to be honest, the system is pretty robust and it can do pretty much anything which C++ can. Mostly. Because there are still some things which cannot be done here, but there are plugins for it, kinda. But this is not even close to C++. Like in terms of complexity and how hard it is to code something in it. I should actually do those. And then I like move over here, figure out what all of these things mean. I still don't know what this means. Yeah, I don't really know what this is doing. It's just there. It's not a real thing. It's still pretty confusing sometimes, but I'm trying to manage. Yep. Some Unreal stuff. Alright. C++ gives you more freedom, but it's way harder to like manage with it, and it crashes your editor like half the times. You do something wrong. If you do something wrong, you most likely get in a crash of the editor. Sometimes even when you do everything alright, you just have to restart it because it won't recognize that you did something correctly. Yeah, but it's pretty powerful and sometimes even fun. Actually feel like a programmer when you're doing stuff like this. So let's like have an out array or something. The array of integers. Void a Sync. Oh, async test. Actor. What was the function called again? Sync test. Sync test and in 32 count. So, and I guess somewhere over here, have to declare delegate or something. You know, watching your vids for one. Well, no, it's the ODM game. Oh, so you're a long-time watcher. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Exolin was my passion project for a long time. It's not actually pretty gone. Like, gone. No, it's not completely gone. It's still sitting on my computer and it's clarified as frozen for now. I will probably return to it. Maybe. In a year or two. But yeah, that's a dream game and I want to make it the best. So I gotta get as much experience as possible before I actually get to it. But thanks for your support. I'm really glad to hear that you're a long-time viewer. Yeah, thank you. I feel awkward, honestly. Not really used to streaming. Yeah, it's fine. Let's do some work. First things first, we actually need some function. Serve as a delegate. So now delegate. Maybe? They do. Yeah. Or maybe I should bound it in blueprints. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna bound it on the delegate right in here. So let's actually go with it on the sync task. A sync task. Named threads. Any hybrid normal task. I think that's what is specified in here. Yep, that's what they're using in the example. I guess we can test out what happens in other cases. Oh, hey, Ando! It's going nice, I guess. We're testing out some async programming today. I'm trying to figure out how it works, so we can use it in our custom navigation system. That's basically what's happening. Glad to see you here, by the way. So, and then background thread normal, and then we have to specify some parameters in the square brackets. That's what they are called, I guess. So I think we're going to like out array. Yeah, and I think count 2. What's next? So, oh, this is actually interesting. Look at the syntaxes here. There is an opening bracket and it only closes here. So this is basically one big single line. Wow, that's weird. I guess like this. And then a function inside of it. What's the problem with an out array? Is it array out? Here it is. Right, fine. Let's declare a variable here. The array in 32 out array copy equals out array. Oh, thank God this is not C and I don't have like the mem copy or something. Out array copy. Yep, this is working. I should actually put a semicolon here. So, what am I going to do? Like, let's do number, which will. So, I think we will like loop over some numbers. In 32, I equals 0, I is less than count, I plus plus. Can I actually like outright copy? Oh yeah, this is why I couldn't use this variable, because it's can be accessed somewhere else, like not from this function. That's actually pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce things. Funny. Outright copy and dot. Huh? No, I can add. Wait, or is it? I think I should like go. If I just push an I there, will it work? Matches the argument list in the object. What is happening here? Element type an in allocator. What is actually happening? Argument types are have default allocator. What does this mean? How can a T array have two things here? Doesn't it make it a T map? Maybe what if I actually add another array in here? So, local array. Let's work like us. Gotta go now. Wish you best of luck from Gamedev to another. And keep doing what you're doing. I'll try to blow up more on your live stream. A comment slow. Thank you. Thank you for watching. See you next time then. Alright. Oh, so this is actually working. I guess this is because this is an outer thing. I need to figure it out then. A default allocator. Maybe you have to specify the index you're adding it to, because it doesn't really know the length of that. Maybe it still can be accessed to other things from other places. That's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, so much new learned from just adding numbers to an array. Oh, it's actually like multiplying them by something and xi or something, so we don't get just these numbers or something. Or maybe no, let's leave it like this and see what is the order. It's gonna be funny if that's not if it's not going to be the correct order. So now we have to sync a new task onto the game thread. Yep. Let's do an async task. Right inside of here, named threads. Game thread. Then we have to specify some parameters. What are we outputting actually? I don't think we should be outputting this. We should be outputting an array. The array in 32. Just out array. Local array. And then we have to put like these things here. Semicolon. Yep. Oh, this is a very interesting syntaxes. Now. What should we do? We should call... I should have fast and a delegate. F. What is it? Test return signature. Return signature. And delegate. Delegate. Yeah, it doesn't recognize it because I haven't really compiled the thing yet. So I should pass the delegate into here, but should I? Pass it into this thing too. Let's see. Yep. By passing it straight through all of those things. So delegate, delegate, and here we'll go delegate dot broadcast if found. I think that it is. Yeah, IntelliSense isn't really working because it doesn't recognize the type yet. We're gonna pass in the local array. Delegate. Have to learn how to spell. So let's see how this compiles and what funny errors are we gonna get from it. And we'll actually see if this is working or not. Because I'm pretty curious actually how this is gonna go. I mean, it's not like super high load task or something, but that would be interesting. And I should also measure the time which it takes to calculate. But I guess we're going to do that like blueprints or something. Oh, yep, here come the funny errors. Let's see. Syntax error identifier, delegate. What is happening? Wait a second. I am a little bit stupid. Put it in here. Wait, it has a D on the end. What? What's that for? What is that? Alright, let's compile it again. And see what happens. Oh. Type must be uClass uStruct or unum. What? How do they pass? I saw them passing the thing into a function. I've just delegate, here it is. Huh? Funny. Let's try compiling it again. Or something. That was still the same thing. Unrecognized. Oh, wait. I think No. This is the same thing. So. But I can't really cut it out from here. I mean, I think it just needs one-time compilation for it, maybe. But no, it shouldn't. It should compile first time. So what's the issue actually here? Count fTest, return signature, delegate. I'm pretty sure this should be working. Maybe it should be static? IDK. Let's try using the specifier. If it fixes the problem, then I'll be like, what? Oh. Illegal reference to non-static member. Outrage. Oh. I think it's because it's static now. Alright. We are going to do it different way. We're just going to create a delegate here. As a variable. That's gonna solve all of our problems. Like, put an out delegate, put a semicolon in the end, create an app, test, return signature, delegate equals delegate. Executive bound. I think I can just go with broadcast. This should be a function too. What's happening? Okay, it should be working, alright. Let's compile. No? What do you broadcast? Alright, let's go with it. Oh wait, it's just execute? What? I was sure it was broadcast. I'm sure I'm using it as broadcast in my Zaris and stuff. Oh, it has compiled. And funny enough, I don't have to restart the editor here, because I'm not developing a plugin. And that is cool. Let's create a blueprint class out of this. And blueprint class from Async test actor. Async test pp. Open it up. Let me stretch it into full screen. Not really full screen, but the stream screen. Let's call it the stream screen. So let's on the begin play. We will. So we'll get get our delegate. How can I set our delegate? Yep, I can set our delegate. Let me add a custom event. Oh, so it's like function out. What is actually happening? Image. What? No value will be returned by reference prompt. What is that? Can I use it? No, I can't. Why? No value will be returned by reference. Huh? Why? There will be a value. Oh wait, this is an error. Signature error. Yeah, let's actually restart the editor or something. I guess it doesn't like just being recompiled or something. Let's try restarting it. I don't have a quick shortcut for this project, so I can't start it like Zaris. No, think test. Oh, I don't even have Xolin as a project here. I guess I just never opened it up with this version of Unreal. Let's open it and see if anything has changed. Nothing has changed. What? How is this possible? This is not really possible, right? Huh? Test out array. Everything as it's supposed to be? What? Oh, delegate. Edit and available blueprint, read write. I mean, basically this should create a matching function. So this states that it doesn't even match itself. Delegate is not compatible with delegate. That's funny. Alright. I've got you covered though. We will declare a function embedded in here. So this will declare blueprint native event so we can override it in blueprints. Void delegate function or something I like. Our delegate function. And it will take in a T array of ints. Yep, now we have to define a basic implementation for it. Virtual void implementation. It's actually implemented. Yep. Copy this part. And I guess we aren't going to do anything here. So we might as well do this. Like this. And in here, I'll go we don't even have to define the thing then. Like out there then. Just define a delegate here and calling delegate dot find u function. This think test actor our delegate function. Is this how you do it? No, you need like a function name. It's not the function name. But I guess all right. Want it like that. And here you go. Will it work? I wonder. Which failed. Overloaded member not found. Async test actor. What? Unreal is trying to be silly again or something? Implementation. I mean, is this? I mean, it should be correct. It should definitely be correct. There is no way this is incorrect. Maybe blueprint native event. No, everything is fine. Yeah. Can't do some simple stuff anymore. Amend. I mean, here is the default. Here is this. What's the problem? Fine, let's Google it. Something. Indicates it just refuses to work properly or something. Let's look into the answers. If there are any, there are none. Thank you. Any syntax? Wait, if I don't do this, if I don't do this, will it compile? No, it won't. It tells me to look at the declaration of async test actor. I mean, here it is, but you're not finding. Virtual void. What am I missing here? I'm definitely missing something. There is no way I'm doing. I don't remember. That's bad. When it's bad, I usually say, nah. We should figure it out. Nah. Implementation. Did I spell this correctly? I'm pretty sure I spelled it correctly. Test out array. Like, maybe let's call it int test. Maybe it has a conflict with defining this thing or something. Not sure. But it really shouldn't have any conflicts. Yep, it's not a problem. What's the actual problem? That's actually funny, because I don't know. So I can't really override a function. I can't bind it from the blueprints. I can't override it. What can I even do here? What can I even do? Hmm. Let me really quickly navigate and see how it's done in Zaris. I'm gonna open up a folder real quick. Zaris, source, Zaris. Don't worry, I'm gonna show it to you in a second. So, I mean, here is the Zaris main character thing. And I have a ton of this function. Like, I mean, a lot of them on Blueprint Viewer. Here is this. And it's working pretty damn good. Working pretty good here. Don't see what can be the problem. Especially considering this is exactly the same engine version. Maybe Blueprint native event specifier isn't correct or something. No. Bow shoot effect implementation. Find it here. Should be not over here though. What? Ah, here it is. Am I the stupid one here, or is it unreal? So if I don't do this, I think it will tell me like you are not implementing a function you've just declared. There's no implementation for it. What should I do? What is it even talking about? What is happening? Maybe it doesn't like that I'm passing a TRA through it? Wait, that might be possible though. Wow. If that's the problem, then I'm gonna be like, wow. What's the problem here? Virtual void, of course. Wait, I still have it here. Compile. Maybe it's the TRA thing that was going with it. Missing type specifier. Isn't void enough of a type for you to determine what function is it? Missing type, it says it's missing type specifier. Although it's literally void. Oh yeah, it has compiled finally. Yeah, Unreal was being silly for long enough. But I actually have to do some logic here now. What kind of logic though? If I can't really pass in the tree array into this thing, what am I even supposed to do then? I think I need to create another function to... Well, this is a lot of functions for something as simple as printing out an array in blueprints. Avoid. It's like imp. There's going to be imp. Out. Delegate function. And it's going to have a T array, but we're just not going to override it here. T array in 32 in out array. I don't care how cursed this may sound, but in out array. Now let's define the function actually. Async test. Oh, delegate function. The array in 32 in out array. Oh, what is that? And here we will go like out array equals in out array. Out array is like a variable we defined 10,000 years ago here. I'll delegate function implementation. Just call on it. Let's see if it's working. Compile. Yep, it has compiled. Whoa. Whoa. Event out delegate function implementation. Once like get out array. Wait, I need to change a little bit the specifiers a little bit. I don't want it to be edit anywhere, because if it's edit anywhere, then we'll be able to see it in the instance editor, and that will make a whole thing lag. Because there's gonna be like many thousands of elements in an array. Oh. Which one? Let's print it out or something. And maybe let's actually try measuring time. Timer. I don't have like a plus equal here, which is pretty unfortunate, honestly. But that's just how blueprints work. And on event begin play, I guess on event begin play we will call the sync test with count of 10,000. And of course, putting the actor into the scene is actually pretty important. So I do think I should honestly just print completed or something. And test it out on some more ridiculous values. How fast is this thing? Yeah, here, loop over a million or something. It just completes it in an instance. But yeah, in an instant. What am I even saying? 10 million. Why is this thing so fast? It's like crazy fast. It just does million loops all there. For now, the length of it. Maybe I feel like something is off here. So yeah, how long until it starts? Until it starts taking time or something. Actually, like appended. And print out the time here. Right, just so. I think so. You saw a lag there. I am actually pretty sure that lag is from this thing. Let's disconnect it and see if there is a lag. No, a lag is from something else. It's from something else. What kind of lag be caused by? What's the FPS? Stable 60, because that's the limit. Limit I set for my editor for now. So the lag isn't from this thing. Where is the lag coming from? I think it's coming from let's execute. So while it is looping, I don't think there is anything. So let's go even bigger. 10 times bigger. So it is calculating right now. Oh, hello, Proven. Oh, here it comes. A lag. Glad to see you here, Proven. We're breaking and real here. Oh, my computer is dying. Help me. Help me, please. Something. Something, please come and save me. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, my avatar is back. Unreal died. Oh. I don't think you were supposed to see that. So, yeah, we broke it. That's an interesting discovery. So you can loop over like 10 million things in the multi-threading, but when you get out of the multi-threading, it just dies. Get shut down. Yeah, it froze because Unreal was trying to do something very heavy. We're basically playing around with multi-threading and very high loads here. Especially, I'm trying to add like 10 million things into an array. And I can successfully add them. But getting out of there, getting out of this adding process causes a lag which kills the thing. So, I'm not sure how to handle that, honestly. Hmm. Wait, is the stream going? I see some error on my second screen. It says there is some error with that. Can you see me? If you can, just type something, please. Because I'm not sure if the stream has actually survived. Unreal. Yeah, Unreal's downfall crushed the stream. That seems fine. Alright, so I guess that's just OBS notifying me of something. Oh no, it's not even OBS, it's like a notification from YouTube Studio. So if everything seems fine, then it probably is. Alright, so we can loop over how many things are there? Again, 10 million? 100 million? I don't know. What is this number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's not 10 million, it's a billion. Lol. Yeah. How do we get a billion items out of that? I pray for autosave. Yeah. Thankfully, it's not our main project. It's a test project specifically created for being crushed by Unreal's multi-threading adventures or something. So, basically, it crashes because of this. By doing all of the billion operations and then trying to get the result out of here. If I wasn't like trying to get an array out of this. Wait. I have an idea. Wait, no, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Like getting every... I was thinking about getting every element like into this thing, depending it there. Maybe every like 1,000 elements. That would be nice, I guess. My prayer was granted. God's code. Yep, he totally is. Alright. So, maybe getting like every 1,000 of elements calculated out of this thing. It doesn't really make much sense in this case because we're just adding like ice into the thing. But when we're going to perform some complicated calculations, it should actually work fine. So let's try and do that. So we add this to like a local array, then we call another sync task here, which will get the delegate out and get this data out to this thing. And after that it will empty the local array so it doesn't get overloaded. And let's go like outarray dot append. Can I do this? I hope I can. Let's compile and see what happens. Wonder if it's going to crash again. I guess we should test it on some small values though. Yep. Maybe let's go 1-0 short. Here we go. I don't see any. Oh wait, I think I did something stupid. Yeah, I'm doing this like every time, which shouldn't be the case. So if local array dot that num is greater than 999 or something. Or count minus I is like equals 0, equal to 0. Let's try and do this. So I'm still wondering why nothing happened out there. Something should happen here, definitely. Local array delegate. Everything seems to be in place actually. What's wrong? There's nothing happening. Is the sync test actor in place? Oh, it probably isn't. I believe I didn't save it. Yep. So let's see. Oh. This is totally not a good sign. Did I intercept it? Oh, here it is. I guess every 1,000 of elements isn't really a good idea, but we aren't winning here any bit. We aren't winning here. Let's try and maybe do batch size or something. No, I can't add a dynamic parameter for that. Every 10,000 elements. I mean, sure, this doesn't really make much sense. No, this isn't really working, which I don't like. But I mean, if I was doing some complex calculations here, maybe. So, let's actually revert back what we had previously. I guess we don't really have to perform billions of operations. So, what we need to do though is complicate some actual calculations here and see if we win on that. Not on billions, but I mean, if it does, what is it? 1 million. So it's 10 million. Like 10 million loops without crushing, then it's a good logic, yeah? It does 10 million without crush. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will do 100 million. Yeah, it's just a small lag for 100 million. But I guess 10 million is good enough. So now, let's actually try doing line traces. Like, let's create an app-hit result. I'm not sure if this is like thread safe or something, but we'll do it. Get world. Line trace. What? What is happening? Wait. Because there is no world for this thing. Yeah, that sounds actually poetic. A actor self-reference. Wait, I saw something in the documentation about it. Just make sure that in case you want to edit, say, an actor's value synchronously, that you pass T weak object PTR of that. Let's do this. T weak object PTR. What is this? It's a structure. It's a structure. And what can I do with it? Now reference dot get event even reachable. What is serial? What does serialize mean? No, I don't think it is what we want. Let's Google it. 104. How do we use it? I have no idea. I can just... wait. Can I just go like this? Because it definitely says that it can do that. Alright. That's funny. Funny when you're put in a robot, it let repair itself, and if you chased him, then the repair station fires on you, making it all worse. Oh, that's actually a pretty interesting idea of like having them retreat when they're damaged. Yeah, I'll definitely think about it, because I'm actually planning a lot of like changes for the game and for the how machines work, how they operate, and the logic behind them, and of course the lore. And that's what the next video is going to be about, like concepting that stuff. And this is actually a pretty interesting idea, which would fit the concept, at least for some machines. Like maybe some machines will retreat to be repaired, others will call out drones to repair themselves. That would actually be an interesting dynamic. In repair stations being delivered to the battlefield in like in action. That would be actually pretty dope. Yeah, I think I will be able to do something like that. Thanks for the idea. It actually sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah, now I can line trace. I can line trace finally. Oh, like hit. Oh, but will line tracing just perform on the other thread? Yep. Thank you again for the idea. I guess that's pretty cool. Now let's manufacture and I don't know. Now let's like form some big traces from top to bottom or something at the game. Visibility. This should do it. And it's like full is hit, and we will add this is hit to this thing, because this is like a very simplified version of what we have in the custom navigation system. Oh, and I instantly get Use of class. What? Oh, do I have to include something for this? I guess. Let's include it. Maybe it just doesn't know what it is. I hope that's the problem. I really don't want to mess with this. No, it's not the problem. Fine, it's fine. Use of class template requires template argument list. Maybe I can call like a constructor from this thing, from this. Let's see if this will work. Use of class template requires template argument list. Use of class template requires. And let's see what. Yep, someone asked about this on the forum. It was easy in result. I've tried to assign a variable in const function. What? My big actor. Oh. Are you kidding me? Yep. Hope this is fixed now. Thanks, forums. Yes, it's compiled actually. Whoa. Is anything happening in fact? So let's test it out on. Oh. Yeah, I think I just closed it during the performance of an async task. Oh, hi, Miney Mousy. Glad to see you here. So we're playing around with some parallel programming stuff. So, oh, it's actually, the time is closing to the end, closing up to the end, but I guess I'm gonna sit here for another like 15 minutes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did it myself. Spent a lot of time on it. Not as much as I could, though. I'm gonna do a better job when I upgrade it, eventually. So, I think I should use like way less values, like way smaller values. So it performed in zero delay. Now let's go up 10,000. 100,000. Still looking good. Without feeling any lag. I would actually want to bind this with some kind of some kind of bind. Like cool. Oh, there's a lot of things starting with cool now. Yeah, it used to be different. Cool. So I can just spam cool and see what happens. Import from play 0 enabled. I can just, yeah, I'm performing a lot of traces and I don't feel any lag. Let's perform even more. Whoa. No lag at all. This is awesome. So it takes about 1.5 seconds to do all of those traces, but we don't feel it. It shouldn't be like on a game thread. It will be a 1.5 second complete freeze with 0 frames per second. Here it's 60. Whoa. And what's the good thing about this? I can actually call functions like line traces and don't worry about anything. That's good. That's good. So maybe let's... I thought about like scanning this area with line traces, but I mean we've just performed how many 100,000 of them? No, a million. We performed 1,000,000 traces, and that's much more than what we could do. With anything else? Maybe let's just try like having start location being calculated from the ID. Yeah. So F vector like 1 1 0 multiplied by I and plus this offset. And F vector and being like start at minus this, but 2 times. Semicolon? Of course, we shouldn't forget about it. Start. And then I hope it wasn't caching up anything there and wasn't performing like giving us false performance information. Wait, what? It actually became faster? What? What? I'm sorry. I mean, it's pretty fast now, and it can perform multiple instances of this thing, this exact thing, at a time. Wow, this thing is really powerful. Yeah. I'm wondering how we're going to implement it into our mesh generation though. I guess that's the topic for the next stream. And we basically did all of those things. I mean, we didn't really do this, but let's be honest, if it can do 1,000,000 traces in like half a second or 1.5 seconds, depends on which test we run, it can do the area scan pretty easily. So, I guess this is it for today. Yep. So, thanks for watching everyone who's still here. I'm really glad that today a lot of people joined. Many were chatting, which makes me really happy. I feel actually quite awkward, so I might not sound as happy. But yeah, thanks to all of you for your support. I hope to see you all again next time, which is probably in like 2 days or something. Yeah, I guess this is it for today. Goodbye. Cheers.